gaming channel. We are playing Dragonage Origins. On the last episode, we made a deal with the dragon cult leader to, there's a dragon, like, somewhere. But he's not gonna kill us, or she's not gonna kill us, because we made the sacred urn of ashes of Andraste. But, in doing so, we're gonna piss off Liliana, our rogue, and she's the only rogue we got. So, guys, we're gonna run back to base and do some conversations, get some, put some,
They say music soothes the savage beast, but I'm not going to tell.
Yeah, this is where the dragon is, a lair. And he was up there on that little cliff. I don't know where he is now, but let's see if we can loot some stuff while we're here. Oh, wow, okay.
What now?
See, if I'd already gone back with Liliana, I couldn't open any of
Done.
this.
What now?
Oh man, that means I'm not gonna be able to. We're gonna have to come back and loot stuff after we do this without Liliana. Hey, dragons, what are y'all doing? Whoa, look, we're friendly with all the cultists. Nice armor. They're all. And this is Colgrim. What do you got to talk about? This guy we made a deal with, the cult leader of the dragons. Uh-oh.
Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I
Tch!
bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing flame, paving the way for your glory.
Oh my god.
O beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name.
Nice. Look at that. She's letting us pass. Damn.
I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass.
No. No, you know what? We're gonna choose the dragon side.
Succeed in your task, and you will share in her glory. We await your triumphant return. Go, show
right back.
yourself to be Andraste. Go, show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
Just wait. I gotta go back to camp. We're gonna switch out characters because Liliana will probably leave us because she's a chantry church sister, and she's not gonna like what we're gonna do to the ashes. We're gonna take a little bit, but then we're gonna taint the rest with dragon blood. And Andraste was like a saint or a divine or whatever, and we're kind of like blasphemously tainting it. But we're going back. Just how it goes. I wonder if I have to run through this. Let me see. Let's see if we can just go straight. Alright, we're in the dragon's lair. Alright. Let's go back to camp real fast. Ah, it's annoying. Alright. We're just gonna run. Back through the temple that brother Genetivi showed us. Past the bonfire and this massive cathedral. You know some dragons could fit in here. This is crazy big. Yeah, massive. Alright, Liliana, we're switching you out. Back to camp. Let's do some chatting. Switch around stuff. Maybe bring the dog out. Epic's actually a cat, but you know. Shh, don't tell him. Let's go deck out our sword first.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Alright. Can I put that on? No. Alright, what does this thing do? It hits hard. What do we want to put on it? Oh no, we only have one. How's that possible? That's it, somebody's losing one. Yep, I'm taking the reduced movement and the frost. Dang, that's it? That's weak. Only one? Hold on. What's everybody else got here? She's got 2 lightning, fire. Okay, whatever. Sounds good. We could buy some, actually, from this dude. Let's see what's up.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps?
Yeah.
A cheese knife?
Heard any rumors?
I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Old as he was probably poisoned or assassinated. That's how the dwarves normally go out, isn't it? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Any other rumors?
With a defeat at Ostagar, it'll be inevitable that the Darkspawn hordes start moving north soon. They have no one standing in their way, do they? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Alright, let's see what you got in your store.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
That's always good. We get a discount because we let him stay in our camp. He's kind of posting up with us. So. Life drink. I didn't know we had that. We don't have a blood mage though. Let's get rid of some of these and make some money. Spirit, warm nature. Don't need too many natures. Of grounding. Keep those, keep those, keep those. Get rid of that, why not? Sell the garnets. Drake skills, we could probably go. Ooh, here we go. Oh, these are expensive. Have mercy. So that's one. We have 36. We have a lot though. Alright, hold on now. Fire. Cool. 13? 13? Oh my god. Ouch. 8. Undead, huh? Physical resistance. That's not bad. Ooh. Okay, okay, hold on now. I want that one, definitely. I think this one's not that expensive. And, oh, the undead. Oh my god. What are we going up against? You know what? No, we're not buying anymore. No, no, we're done. No. Alright. Levi Dryden, talk to me.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levi Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me?
Levi of the
coins. Levi the trader. Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us.
Cool.
Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Must have been tricky. People seem suspicious of... Oh.
And most folk are right fools. With a blight on the doorstep, we should be throwing virgins at your feet. Although that could get a bit messy, couldn't it?
Oh, God. Alright, let's hear your tale. I love the lore. I like talking to the people of the games. I love the companions. So we're going to talk to everybody, guys.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the king's permission to come into Ferelden, some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tan Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in. So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the king. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century. Proudest day of my life, that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The king himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardland's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
Oh wow, look at this. Alright, here we go.
Marek was a bit of a visionary.
Sweet.
A powerful mind, that one. In his travels with the Wardens, he must have seen how important their cause was, and been moved by it.
I thank you for your part in bringing the Wardens here.
Oh, my stomach's all aflutter. You're welcome.
Okay. What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders.
Oh, wow.
So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the Blight. We're not ashamed of that.
So, what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Alright. Can you just go there by yourself? Actually, I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak. Let's get some lore going.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
Alright. How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics.
Cool.
No one knows what's up there now.
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new Wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Okay, this looks like a DLC, so we'll think on it. Soldier's Peak, new quest. We're not gonna do that yet. You guys got anything, Sandal?
And
No. No. I'm not doing that. Let's go talk to our mage, Morrigan. She's over here chilling by the fire. Alright.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Can you teach others to become shapeshifters?
I cannot teach you, no. But any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp.
Okay.
Provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Check.
What
Alright.
do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you
If you
something.
must.
Did you grow up in the Kakari wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Whoa. It's my favorite way of annoying you.
Would it not be easier simply to poke at me with a stick?
Oh, come on. How about a large club instead?
No doubt 'tis the only manner you can convince a woman to obey you. Have it your way, then.
Oh.
What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
I can just imagine.
I rather doubt that. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Oh, wow. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? Like a handshake? Were you upset by all the bad touching?
At least with that sort of touching, I would have been able to intuit the intent with far greater ease. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Wow. Yeah, her and Alistair, the Templar,
What do you wish of me?
they go at it.
If you must.
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry? The Chantry is a church. The church has Templars. Templars negate magic, and they hunt mages.
You are very cute to ask so many questions.
And you're cute when you're evasive.
Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too.
Oh, God.
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
I feel sorry for the Templars.
They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held
Think
none for
Crusaders.
us. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed.
Bad
And then
idea.
the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds,
What?
into their doom.
Oh, my God. She used you as bait? Your own mom?
'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset.
Oh, dear.
Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Apostates are mages out of the circle, and maleficarum are mages that do blood magic or just straight up get turned into demons because they're too weak. What? Oh, here, actually, we'll do it. What exactly is an apostate? Here we go.
You do not know? The zealots use that word for any magic they do not control. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the circle of magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
Let's agree with her.
Oh, I hope you are not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Alright, we're just... Dang, she's hard to get to know.
What do you wish of me?
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be? The Flemeth of legends?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?